hello, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Out of all the videos you clicked on this one, so I greatly appreciate it. Today I'm going to share with you some things that I wish I would have known before I was a commuter at college. I did go to community college, but I obviously commuted to community college because it is a community college. There are a lot of things that I wish I would have known before I did community college, so here I am today, sharing those things with you that I wish I would have known. You're a step ahead of me because I did not know these until just recently. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. I've also been posting a ton on my Instagram, so if you want to go check that out, I will have it right over here and also down below. Without further ado, let's go. I have like 10 different tips on my phone I came up with last night, late at night when I was pondering my life and questioning my life decisions. So first one is join clubs or organizations or some sort of like activity at school that will literally get you involved with anything. With commuting and not being able to be on campus all the time, it is literally impossible to make friends unless you're in clubs or in classes as well. Having clubs and having fun things to do with friends brings you so much closer together with people that you share the same interests with. I know that there's photography clubs, what else? Art clubs, sports, just anything really that will get you involved with people that also enjoy the same interests as you is super, super, super important. I did make some really great friends when I was in college, but just going into a club reassures you that you're going to be finding people that also enjoy the same interests as you, have the same drive of activity that you like to do together. Next thing I have is finding a spot that is not your house that you can work. It was a little bit trickier this year just because of COVID and everything. So because of Corona, I was always working at home and always at this desk, just working and plugging away. Super, super, super hard for me to focus because I associated this desk and this room with my relaxation area and just like chill vibes. I came to the conclusion that it was best for me to be working at Starbucks like I was before. I always go to Starbucks, and not saying I got Starbucks every single time, that would be ridiculous. I would end up going to Starbucks and working for hours, guys, like 6, maybe the max was probably 7 hours at a time. I got so much work done compared to working here because I associated Starbucks with working in a work environment instead of being here and just in a chill, relaxed environment. Next thing is super important for literally any person that goes to college. It's not just commuters, but buying cute stuff that is for your working and for school. You're gonna wanna use your cute little notebooks and your cute little pencils so that you feel more motivated and you feel more happy while you're working on your work. So it is super important to find those little things that make you happy so that while you're studying, you can look at it and be like, oh, I'm having a fun time while I'm being aesthetically pleasing with it. I will be posting a what's in my backpack video next week, so you can definitely check out all the like aesthetically pleasing things that I have for my backpack and pencils and things like that that are super cute. The next one is always being prepared. It is so easy to get to school and not have an umbrella, heavy jacket for winter. So being prepared in your car, so having like an extra umbrella, having an extra jacket, or just like an extra sweatshirt or just vitamin products in your car, you will always be prepared. Being a commuter, you're not able to obviously have a house that's super close to school. For me, it was a 40-minute drive. I know that's not the same for everyone, but for me, I couldn't just, drive home and get an umbrella. It was impossible. There was this one time that I literally had to run through campus without an umbrella, which was really not fun. The next thing is utilizing the commuter lounges. For my school, I was actually at a community college, so obviously everywhere is a commuter lounge. That is a work environment that is based in school, so you will genuinely get a lot more work done than if you were at home. For me, I think when I'm at school, driven to work at school, once I take that 40-minute drive home, I'm burnt out, man. Like, I don't want to do any work. I'm just done. I want to lay in my bed and go to sleep. You spend as much time as you possibly can jam in a day at school and work your booty off at school and then come home. The next thing is always checking your email before class. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress this one enough. It is also, of course, important to do this when you're living on campus, but not nearly as important when you have to drive 40 minutes to your class, considering the fact that if you get there and it's canceled, you could have slept in for another like 2 hours. I have done plenty of times. So the next thing is making schedules that are productive but also give you breaks. It is so easy for me to just work. I have to make sure that I give myself breaks or I burn out. It is so crucial to give yourself breaks. If that means just having a little lunch break or going through social media for a bit, which I wouldn't recommend because then you just go down this dark, deep hole that just is not good. Just scrolling through social media. Just giving yourself some time, maybe to plan out your day or something, just to give yourself some time to relax and set a time. At 1 p.m. is my lunch break and I'm going to be having a lunch break for 45 minutes. I'll start back up at 1:45. If you set a time and say, I will start back up at 1:45, you will start back up at 1:45. You're like, okay, I'm going to take a lunch break. I don't know how long this is going to last. It could last like 2 or 3 hours. You are not, I repeat, not gonna get back into working. The next thing is always appreciating home life. For me, I am so grateful to be living at home still and being able to live underneath my house and having food prepared for my mom, bills paid for me. Being in your home is so nice compared to living in a small little dorm that you could be living in for a lot of money. Being grateful for your home and making sure that you spend time with your family is also so important. Just being grateful for that because some people don't have that. Next thing is using your commute for good. So what I mean by that is there are so many apps that you can use. I know Quizlet can do it, that you can make a ton of Quizlet cards, able to drive for 45 minutes or however long you're driving for, and listening to those cards before a big test or a quiz or something that's going on, like a speech or something, that allows you to get it in your head and you're not wasting time while driving. The next way to use it for good is just relaxing. College in general can be very stressful. Obviously, everyone knows that, but using that 40 minutes or however long that you have to drive just to yourself to listen to some music and relax is so nice. And the last and final thing is going on campus trips. Some of the greatest friends and some of the fun friends that I have made are on the campus trips that I've made to like Philadelphia, and there was one to New York City, but unfortunately I couldn't make it. The greatest college memories that I've made are on those trips. So being included in the trips that they have, and they're so cheap as well. I'm pretty sure we went to Philadelphia for $20, and then obviously we had to buy food, but that was transportation there and back, and then just an entire day to spend with your friends. So being able to look into those options and see different fun activities that you can do with your friends that you've made on campus is so fun. Anyways, that is the 10 tips that I have for you when you're commuting to college. I hope you found this video interesting and helpful for you, and if you did, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out so much more than you know. Comment down below if you are going to community college or if you are going to a university. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!